Welcome, welcome. This is My Favorite Mortgage Podcast. I'm Jaimie Booth, a licensed loan officer in Arizona, and today we're on another field trip where we are out visiting Tucson. Today we're at the Leo Kent on 1 South Church Avenue in Tucson, Arizona, and with me we have Wyatt Fee.
Well, hello.
Hi.
Thanks for having me. Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on.
No, I'm glad this worked out.
You're the general manager of the Leo Kent Hotel.
Yes.
In downtown Tucson. Tell me a little bit about how you got to be in this position.
Yeah, I mean, being from Tucson, being here, actually fourth generation Tucson, and knowing they were adding this really high-end Southwest sophisticated hotel in the heart of downtown is something I wanted to be a part of. We're part of the Marriott Bonvoy platform. We're a tribute hotel, and being the Leo Kent Hotel, it's a tribute to Dr. Leo Kent, who was a very well-to-do philanthropist, doctor in the local community. And once he passed away, his grandson wanted to dedicate a hotel to him. So here we are,
Wow.
Top Dog Hotel downtown, like you said, in the heart of it all.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a funny name with a lion or something.
No.
Leo
I like
Kent.
that.
Oh.
Yeah.
And so you've been open for about a year.
Yep.
And you've had some pretty famous guests.
We've got a few, yeah.
Who would you say is one of your most memorable or famous guests?
From a memorable standpoint, just because the impact it had on the community, from a motorcade, from a security, from an excitement level, we had First Lady Dr. Jill Biden was here. So it made for a very exciting weekend.
Yeah,
and then
road closures and...
Road closures, motorcades, lots and lots of police. Yeah, it's exciting.
And did she get the presidential suite or the executive suite?
She got one of them. Yeah. She was in one of our nicer rooms.
Well, we are actually coming to you from the presidential suite, and you can see some of these great views of downtown Tucson, and there goes one of our trams right there. You're also a board member on a great nonprofit organization called Visit Tucson. What do they do exactly?
They are basically the team, the powerhouse, the group that brings people to Tucson. We know we're a tertiary market. We're not the Phoenix. We're not the Las Vegas. We're not the big convention cities, but we have a convention center, so we have a government-created board that really wants to drive business here, because we may not have the big monster 700-800 room hotels, but we do have the space to do it amongst other hotels. So it's really their mission to get big groups into Tucson, into the convention center, and being able to house them at hotels throughout downtown.
And your hotel here has a really great restaurant. Mm-hmm. What's the name of it?
It's the Cruz Restaurant. Yeah.
And you're a chef too.
Yeah,
He's pretty fantastic.
Chef's fantastic. He's a Chicago native, very big in the Chicano community up there. Brought his talents to the desert. He was in California for a while, previously with the Ritz-Carlton brand. He has a repertoire of anything you can think of. We throw things at him like, can you do a kosher meal? Can you do an Indian wedding? He can do it all. He's fantastic. His name's Alejandro Mancilla. So come down and see him.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What kind of promotions are you running right now?
It's summertime, it's hot, so we know it's not the busiest or the place to be this time of year. But with that, we really want to focus on the locals, get the local community in. So anybody who lives in Tucson, you show your ID, we'll give you 20% off in the restaurant. We have a happy hour 5 days a week. There's daily specials on food. We have a margarita of the day. So all kinds of fun, exciting stuff, pretty much at all times.
And it is summer, so Tucson for us, this is our slow season, where it's very opposite from a lot of the rest of the country, Midwest, back east, where the winters are peak season.
Right.
So right now, guys, if you live in Tucson or you're thinking about moving to Tucson, the Leo Kent is an absolutely beautiful hotel. It is new, so I'm excited. I actually have my office on the 12th floor, so we're neighbors.
Right.
So if you're looking for a nice place to stay and you want to do a home loan, come stay at the Leo Kent. One other thing I wanted to do that we do with a lot of our guests is some dad jokes.
Okay.
If you have any in your pocket, that's great, but I have to ask, which celebrity is always ready to eat cereal?
You got me. Who?
Reese with her spoon.
Oh my gosh. Which celebrity's not going to eat cereal? Reese without her spoon.
Oh my God.
Ah!
He got me. All right, I told this one down earlier, but it was hilarious. 3 guys walk into a bar.
Okay.
You would think at least one of them would have seen it.
Oh my gosh, that's okay. Yeah, that's a good one.
I got it.
What do I guess I have hotel related. What kind of dreams do hotels have?
I don't know.
Sweet dreams.
That's a good one.
But my kids would give me the kind of look.
So would my husband. I test these out on him all the time, and he's laughed at the bar one. So yeah, that's what we like to do. Let's see, what other ones do I have? Well, let me ask you this. We're getting to know Wyatt. Do you believe in any conspiracy theories?
Not that I can think of. More so down here. This is kind of fun. It's more the supernatural. I'm not the seance, a medium, none of that kind of stuff. But because of all the development down here, of what downtown used to be small, little barrios, little houses, little businesses everywhere.
Right.
Big Tucson came in back in the 50s, 60s, demoed a lot of it, built a lot of construction. So as they're demoing this construction and all the activity is happening, you'd be surprised with the amount of hauntings and haunted areas there are down here. Maybe not so much this building, certainly other hotels in the area.
You has to say that.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, no, not room 212, not at all. But there's a lot of that going on. So it's really fun to play into that and to see what's going on, especially if the temperatures cool off, people start coming downtown for those types of events. It's a big thing to do down here in downtown.
I know there's a hotel in Bisbee.
Yep.
That talks about being one of the most haunted hotels in the entire world.
The Copper Queen, yes.
Copper Queen.
Have you stayed there?
I've never stayed there.
Okay.
I visited. It's very eclectic.
It is.
It's so cool. I mean, it's like you're taken back to the Wyatt Earp days.
Yep.
But I've never stayed there.
Yeah, I have, yeah. We tried the whole thing where we wanted to be in this room at this time and sleep, and
nothing.
we slept like a baby. It was great. Yeah.
No ghosts.
No, but it is a very cool hotel to stay in, yeah.
So no hauntings in this
No
building?
hauntings. No hauntings here. No. I've worked at about 5 or 6 hotels in Tucson, and I can say certainly at 4 of them there's big happenings. Yeah. So next time you check in a hotel, be it here, be it anywhere, always ask that question. It's always fun to hear what the front desk people or the managers will say.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, did they have to tell you that people had experienced hauntings in a room?
No, not at all. No, and it's more the fun, the lore of it. We don't want to hear like, oh yeah, so and so died and da 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 da.
Yeah.
But just kind of the fun stories about maybe the girl that plays with the ball down the hall, or the man that never checked out that likes to go work in the kitchen because he was an old chef. So fun stories like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this. Why is there no 13th floor in this building? There's an elevator if you go 11, 12, 14. Why isn't there a 13th?
I don't know the answer to that. I mean, just superstition, I guess. Honestly, I don't. Yeah.
I think it's an old superstition.
Yeah.
I mean, there's got to be a 13th floor.
Right.
Right? So, but our elevators won't let us go there.
Yeah.
So how do we get to the 13th floor?
I don't know. Yeah, built in the 80s, so 13 wasn't a number then? I don't know.
I don't know. I think, wasn't there a movie like the 13th floor?
Yeah.
And it's about something to do with hotels and buildings, and it's bad luck.
There was a book as a kid too. I remember that my kids are really into Wayside Stories from West Side School.
Okay.
It was about all the different floors of the school, and there was no 13th there. And that was a book from my childhood. So, yeah, just one of those things.
Yeah. Where this building is like the iconic Tucson downtown.
Yeah.
It's got the copper windows, it's got the blue rooftop, very, very Tucson looking. So when you ever see a picture of Tucson downtown, you're looking at this building.
You are. We're the focal point. We're the high rise. It's supposed to mirror the mountains. So when the sun hits it just right, you have the blue sky, the blue top, and the copper, which blends with the mountains. So it's supposed to mirror the skyline. They did a really good job.
It really is. I love this building.
Yeah.
It's so pretty. It's so pretty, but it doesn't have a 13th floor.
It does, and I'm curious now too. We can't take the elevator there, but what if we took the stairs up?
I know. I'm going to do that too.
Right.
We're going to go test out the stairs. Well, thanks again to Wyatt Lee first of all allowing us to record a podcast in your lobby in your restaurant, and then wanting to be a part of this because guys, if you're looking to move to Tucson, here's a fantastic place. You get to see some really great architecture. We have murals all over downtown of some really fabulous artists. Come out and see if you want to, come retire here, play some golf. And the Leo Kent is just one of the top-notch hotels in our area. Wyatt, any advice for people moving or wanting to come visit in the summer?
Traffic is incredibly light right now. My commute is fantastic. Yeah, the students are gone. No one's really out. It makes for a wonderful, wonderful commute and drive to and from to work.
Just don't forget your sunshade.
Very true, very true. Those steering wheels get really hot to touch.
Very, very hot.
On that note, when you come stay here for house hunting, we have a fully air-conditioned parking garage that is fully shaded. So no need to deal with the summertime heat in your vehicle.
Oh, you don't need a sunshade then.
Yeah, you're good.
Your parking garage is air conditioned?
It is, yes.
See, who else has that?
We're classy.
So you can find information about the Leo Kent Hotel down here at the website. What's your website to
Very simple, Marriott.com.
book a Marriott.com?
Marriott.com, search Tucson. We're the first on the list because of our location and basically our rating standpoint. We're the top rated hotel in town as well. So good place to be.
All right, and you
Come
can
stay with
always
us.
click the link here. If you have any questions about the home loan process when you are moving to Tucson, you can always reach out to me at myfavemortgage@gmail.com, and we're happy to help answer any questions. And while you're out here staying, don't forget, we've got some promotions in the bar. This has been great. So again, this is our first time that we don't have a real estate person, so.
I bought homes. I've sold my home. That's the extent of my real estate background.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, thanks again, Wyatt.
No, my pleasure.
Really
Thank you.
appreciate it. And tune in next time. We're on all streaming platforms. YouTube is My Favorite Mortgage, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. We'll see you next time. Bye.